Alright, so welcome to session 5? 5, I think it's 5. Of L5R City of Lies.
Yay!
So last week we concluded the...
Tommy is alive.
That's what we concluded.
For now. Everyone dies eventually, Joel.
Even younger told me.
So we concluded the Night of 1,000 Screams.
There wasn't even that many screams.
Oh, there were a lot of screams.
There's a lot of screams. There were zombies in the streets.
But that many?
During a parade.
1,000? Yeah.
There's like more than 1,000.
I only heard a couple.
Yeah, there's way more than 1,000 people.
They're all screaming. They could be like, ooh, a little spooked. It's all screaming.
I feel like they'd all be terrified. I know, I'd be screaming.
There was like an Oni running around, murdered quite a few people.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can't scream if they're dead. Checkmate, I
So
win.
like everyone that saw it.
I win, checkmate.
Alright. There was a very
Keegan,
important role.
I've made you scream out of being scared in lesser ways.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Remember that time in the garage?
I want to leave it at that for anyone who ever hears this fucking podcast. Remember the garage?
Just start crying.
Yeah.
Oh my.
That was
Alright.
hilarious.
So now it's the morning of the couple screams.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm sure someone's screaming in the city.
Come on. Good roll.
Oh, I wonder what that roll was for.
Could have been anything. Could have been anything. Could have been
Still hope it's a good roll anyway.
So Hitomi tripped and she fell in the water. She drowned. That's what that roll was.
super dead. Alright, so, yeah, you murdered an Oni. You murdered a wizard. You did, however, save the city, so that's good.
Go us.
You are going to be called before the governor to discuss what happened. So that's a thing that you can do.
Absolutely.
Oh, it's not necessarily bad. You did save the city.
Yeah. I don't think it's all gonna be like great job, but
Just
we did pretty
assume
good.
you're gonna get in
Do we
trouble.
all remember what happened after we dealt with it, Paul?
Yeah.
Yeah. The city.
Yeah,
the city,
listen, though.
the-
It's like
No
one thing
earthquake, and then everyone
versus
was
like
like,
100 things that we did good.
Shut up. Shut up.
She's fine. Let's go.
All right. So yes, there's a meeting with the governor and many of the other important people of the city there to discuss what happened. And you notice Kimmy is absent, so there's that.
Oh no.
Yeah. So the governor will thank you for saving the city. As
Whatever.
she knows that you were the ones who slayed the Oni
Yeah.
and stopped that madman at the Sun Temple, which
Ain't no fangs.
seems
That was
important.
oh, pardon me. That was a phoenix, right?
Yes.
It was the Phoenix that remember we went
Yeah,
to.
that I was going to interrogate, but we decided against it.
Because there's no way you could.
Yeah, he was just hanging out. It's not important.
Did you kill him, or was it?
I really can't remember.
I don't recall who got the final blow.
It was me or Seb because you guys couldn't get to him.
Seb, but anyway.
We were both shooting bows or arrows rather.
Okay.
That's a simple question.
Some business she gets through while you're there is Shoshiro Fujin and Shoshiro Hode.
Are they're in here?
They are not in that book. They were in the Night of 1,000 Screams. They are the two scorpions who gave you information about the dude who summoned it, etc.
The brothers, was it them?
The brothers, yeah, the two brothers. Anyway, so she is aware of what role they played, and also aware that they gave you information, which was useful to helping stop what happened. But ultimately, she strips them of their names and casts them out of the Scorpion clan as Ronin.
So the Ronin. Okay. Oh, that poor child, the young one.
Oh, the young one.
Yeah, the one was like 13.
Wasn't it like in this society, like once you're old enough to like start swinging a sword, you're an adult, aren't you? Isn't that what considered?
There is a sort of ritual that you go through called the Genpuku, which, if you're a samurai, I should say,
Yeah.
and it requires you to demonstrate that you have certain skills, which differ from clan to clan. And that's sort of what determines that you're an adult. Because you can fail your Genpuku, it's a test. So. And so you might be 13, which is usually that's the younger end of when you would take that. You might try and not succeed, and then they okay, well, try again in a year or two. And not everyone tries when they're 13. Some people just wait till they're older because, they're not ready or whatever.
Well, live your childhood.
But usually kids are pretty eager to hit adulthood. But sometimes the parents are like, yeah, no, you're still kind of shit at everything. We don't want to say that to you.
Yeah. Okay, just curious.
All right, is there any statements you guys want to make?
So the deed's been done. They're all stripped of the. Oh wait, the guy that was actually gave his name to the Oni. What happened to him? Did he just die?
He did die. Yeah.
When we killed the Oni?
Yes. Essentially, you can figure out that it was pretty much right after you killed the Oni. He died probably as a result of his connection to it.
Okay.
But it did not fully take his name, so there's that. He is also posthumously, but postmortemly made Ronin. He's
okay. Yeah.
they strip his name.
I don't
as
think
well.
anything to comment on.
I want to ask about young Kimmy.
Her mother says that she thanks you for your concern. She is recovering.
Okay.
And hopefully will make a full recovery.
I also want to apologize that such a thing had happened to her. Just kind of a little pleasantry, I guess.
Pleasantry, huh?
I guess,
Yeah,
whatever you want to call it.
I thank her as well, quite vigorously for if she'll relay the message to Kimmy for keeping Hitomi safe or looking after her at least during the whole shit show.
The governor will say, of course, the worst thing that could happen to any parent would be to see their child come to harm.
Oh.
Yeah, I kind of give her a
Oh. Well, we gotta go.
All right. So, what do you do after class?
I want to make a suggestion because last time we had to talk with people, we kind of excluded the Unicorn Clan.
There are members of the Unicorn Clan there at that meeting.
Okay, well then that can
the one we just had.
Yeah.
be about everything happening.
Other matters are discussed other than your specific involvement as well, like, stuff
We weren't
that
the only thing
you
going
wouldn't
on.
necessarily care as much about, like rebuilding the, parts of the city which were
Yeah, which
destroyed,
it
etc.
doesn't concern.
Logistical stuff that, you're still going to have to sit through that part of the meeting, but,
Alright, well,
I want to spend a bit of the day with my daughter because any moment I've had we're gonna do stuff. Oh, sorry, duty calls. I mean, not that they haven't been good reasons, but
Okay, so you're going to head back to the magistrate residence?
yeah.
I think I might as well go
Especially
back.
while
after I
Kimmy's out of
talk
commission
with
right
you.
now. She doesn't really have anyone else she's connected to yet. So I mean, I don't want to just be hang out with the servants. I'll be gone.
Okay. All right, the two of you?
I just want to we don't have to do a whole thing, but I just want to just kind of talk to the unicorn for a second. I hope everything is okay, nothing terrible happened.
They got off relatively, scot-free, I guess.
Okay.
One of their warehouses had some damage done, but
right.
no,
Nothing that's gonna be a significant drawback.
yeah, some random unicorn members, or random unicorn members in the city may have, suffered some injuries like any random citizen would, but none of them were involved in any of these major events. So
Okay.
We never did find out what happened to that man. Oh wait, yeah, he did. He died. Sorry, never mind.
What?
the
Mantis
Mantis.
guy.
And the,
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll head back to the Emerald Magistrate homes after that.
Alright.
So
What was the map for?
Hmm?
we don't know yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Remember
thought
it
that
was
map was
stolen and it was-
specifically part of that ask. Was we didn't do anything.
So you two guys will notice that throughout the entire meeting, that Yasuki Reo is just he's just touching that sword.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you two are going to the Emerald Magistrates estate, then I'm going somewhere away from there. Because
Are you going on the street?
Yeah.
Okay.
because I need to go somewhere discreet after the stress of what has just happened to take
Absolutely.
a
Oh,
big hit.
I know what's going
Oh,
on
you
here.
could, you could talk to what's his name again? Jared.
Joko?
Joko.
Joko's actually pretty busy today.
Yeah, I'm not.
He's, in charge of the city's defense, so
Oh, yeah.
and I'm-
he's
I'm-
got
He
stuff to
kinda-
do.
kinda
I'm in a
failed.
state right now where after what just happened, I do not want to deal with.
Especially since you actually were a huge part in all of that.
I picked the fight and ended the fight with this.
Yeah,
fucking
which
weird
is
thing.
kind of wild because that's not from what I know of your character. That's not your character.
Step up.
Just be like, yeah, let's do this. It's more like I want to fuck with you a little bit, but don't touch me.
Yeah, so I'm gonna probably throw on my basket hat.
How are you excusing yourself?
I'll just be like, well, you two have dealt with talking to everybody that needed to be talked to. My work here is done, and I must go rest after what has just happened.
Oh, so we'll see you at the Emerald Magistrate home then.
Rio, help me out here.
He has other business to attend to.
Well, we're a
That's-
team. We're a
That's
team
not
here.
suspicious
It's
at all.
He has It's not like my character, but he has a friend coming to town that he hasn't seen in a while. That's like a passing merchant,
No, oh,
and will.
I need to get in contact with the Phoenix clan because of the wizard we have just killed.
Boom.
Wow, smart idea. You're showing a lot of initiative lately. I
Thank you.
like it.
And then I go.
All right.
All right. So basically, you're going off to get a hit somewhere, and
I still have 3 liquid voids left.
all right. Where do you
It's
go?
just-
Where do you go to use it?
That's the thing.
Wait, it's
All right,
daytime.
You,
right?
you think you yeah.
It's like Teardrop Island open during the day.
You can go there, but establishments. Well, some of them might be open. Some of the
Go to, like,
shitty ones.
We
some
could probably
shithole
find
area.
like some shitty alleyway
Like, that's
too.
what I was thinking. Like, throw on my basket hat and go to the slums. That way I won't be
Go to the
recognized.
slums. By slums, do you mean like the fisherman's district, or do you mean like the leather
Or-
worker district?
Whatever, because I think it was around here I came
So,
to first.
Fisherman's District.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, those
Okay.
are one of the really rundown places where
Cool.
people don't really care what goes on.
You go do that. The two of you, when you get to your home, what are you looking? You have a package waiting for you,
Okay.
which was delivered by a peasant, and it is a small bundle wrapped in cloth. That was given to just
You.
a messenger came up to the public guards out front. He was just like, "This is." Was asked to deliver this to the magistrates. Here you go. And yes, and when you get you comes up, she tells you that Hitomi is in your room. She's been making consolable
Okay.
all morning.
I'm gonna be like, of course, you go deal with your daughter.
Yeah.
I'll take up this package.
I just when you arrive back after the ghost appears and she chucks the shit out of your daughter.
Could you
out the
imagine?
second
Just like
story window.
Flips her over the wall surrounding her.
She's like, I don't need this.
Tommy doesn't need this. All right.
All right.
Either gonna be the biggest pussy in the world or hard as fuck when she's older.
Yeah.
All right. So who do we want to deal with first?
Deal with the Tommy first.
Okay, so I go into our room. to go find
She's
a bunch.
bawling.
Bawling. Okay, and I kneel down and ask her what. I feel like
What's wrong?
Yeah, what's wrong isn't just kind of trying to be there for her, kind of patting her back and just
Man up.
hold her in a hug.
She tells you that she doesn't like it here. She wants to go back home.
This is our.
Forgot. I have to be a parent. Fuck. That's right. There's a shit to this. I'll just say to her yeah, I know it's not. This isn't the best place for a child to be, but as young as you, but we have to stay here for a little while longer.
So it's like,
I mean,
wow,
obviously she's not going to be swayed by
I
that.
really don't like this place. And then you're just like, yeah, it sucks.
Okay, what I'll say is like, well, how about to kind of cheer you up, we go out. We'll go out and we'll go try and find something fun to do to kind of take your mind off things that happened.
She like brightens up a very tiny amount. But apparently
Enough to
she's
stop
still,
her, but-
yeah, well, I don't, not even that.
Oh,
No,
wow.
she's in a rough state.
Yeah.
And she's had a really hard week.
Yeah. We've been here a week.
How about you just kind of tell her like this is a bad time, but it's gonna get better. Like, you know, sometimes you have to have hard parts in your life
Certainly
so
can't
you
get
can have the
worse.
good parts.
You would know, like, you can't leave without, like, abandoning your duty and being made Ronin, which
Yeah.
would mean you couldn't be able to go home.
Yeah. So that's the
Absolute worst case scenario, you might be able to send her to go off to live with family or something.
Yeah, but. I'm not
But
doing
it's probably not what she wants either.
that. No. Yeah. So.
This has proven to be an awfully dangerous place for her.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not sending her away anywhere. So she's staying here with me. Well, I'll ask her. I'll ask her that. Do you want me to send you back? I can't leave because of the duties that I have here to the government and the emperor. Do you want to go back home to family without me?
She will hug you and say no. Actually, she like scream cries it, how kids do.
Okay, yeah.
I can't take this, man. It's too much.
So yeah.
You told me.
All right, moving on to you there, Ichika.
Sure, just for me. All right.
So you have this package.
Okay.
You want to
I'm
open it?
gonna open it.
All right, inside is a little wooden box. It is just like very simple wooden box with like a little slide top on it.
Mm-hmm.
When you open it up, which I assume you do, inside is that map, which went
That's
missing
what I
from your
thought. How do I
house,
know that? What is anything that happens?
as well as a small note.
Just don't look at me.
I read the note.
It looks like it was written by like someone who is like barely literate. Like, and
I hand it to you and she
just-
can read it.
Well, you can read it. It just says, "I'm sorry."
Was it a child?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
So you call for me.
I'm gonna knock on your door.
Okay. I'm just gonna.
Come in. I'm gonna just
They call me
come
runs
in.
over and hugs you. Too.
Yeah, I'm gonna console her a little bit. And
You have to
then
remember, like, my guy fought in the wall of demons, and then just had to pick up like his dad's like merchant bureaucratic work as soon as he got released from the wall. Like that, I have no parenting skills. My dad wasn't there. My mom died. I'm just like, I don't know what to do with this.
okay.
It's the same thing every parent does. Try not to make the same mistakes your parents did.
Yeah.
Which is basically fuck. It's a vicious cycle.
I'm gonna ask Atomi if I can see your daddy for a minute. We're not going anywhere. I just need to talk to him.
She doesn't let go of him.
Okay.
You just show her. You can show me. Like she doesn't have to leave.
Do you mind?
No.
Okay,
If I
well,
just ask her like, well,
she's
no,
ha- I don't-
I'm trying to console my daughter. You just
Oh.
walked in like while I'm not like get out. I'm kind of like, what are you doing?
Okay. I guess I'll just like, I'm gonna hand you the note. I'll let you read it, and I'm gonna hand you the map.
Just kind of point at that and just like, I let out a very like tired sigh, and I just kind of put like my head in my hand like I don't know what's happening anymore.
Okay.
That's all I got.
I just wanted you to know I'm gonna take the map for now. If you need to spend time with your daughter, that's fine. I'm gonna try and figure out what's happening here. So I don't know if you want to cover it or if you want to spend the time with Tomi.
Let's go take a look at the map together. I'm gonna bring Hitomi with
Okay.
us.
I doubt we'll get anything from this, but they handed the package to the guards.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna ask them if they know anything about who dropped it off.
Some peasant messenger, like they're peasants who will, like, whose job it is to run packages around for people. Probably wasn't
Well,
associated.
just
It wasn't. Probably was given a small amount of money, like, go take this to the magistrates.
Okay.
Trying to find them again is probably
Yeah.
not like
So
it. They don't have.
I
like,
didn't think
it's
it
not,
was
It's not like a postal
anything.
service. They don't have an office. It's just
Okay.
basically some
Son, cousin,
kid.
here's enough to feed your family for a month. Go fucking.
Handsome got some coins. Go find who wrote this letter.
Instantly the best detective of the medieval era.
All right, let's go look at the map again, I guess.
I mean, do
I
you want
mean-
to see it again?
Yeah. I'm sorry, that's all it said, right?
Yeah.
And like shitty, crude lettering. Alright.
Didn't you have it in like an individual page before?
I don't even
Because I don't remember you covering the book.
I did.
I don't even know what this could even represent right now. God, I don't know.
I'm guessing it's either like I would guess it's either like a temple, like a tomb,
Maybe.
like dungeon-esque thing.
Alright.
It's a something. It's a
Here's
place.
what I'm
It's
gonna
like-
say
it's
right
like a-
now. Clearly this is of importance.
Mm-hmm.
We have lost it before. Let's find a safe place to keep this till we know what we're doing with it. Like a lockbox or something, I don't know.
No.
No.
I'm gonna keep it on me this time. I'm not waiting. I'm not partying with it.
Hold up.
What?
Why would I trust you to hold on to it?
Why would you trust me to hold on to it?
You lost it last time.
Yeah.
And you embarrassed the Emerald Magistrate, alright?
No one knew though. Oh,
It only
Harder
starts
me.
crying harder.
Okay, I stopped arguing with you. I could have consoled him. I'm smart.
Yeah.
I'm not
I just-
fighting.
Joel about to slap the fuck out of
I'm
you.
not fighting.
I just kind of give you like a grave look, and I go
Okay.
back. I tend to my daughter. Like,
I'm gonna like say to you, no, I'm not gonna get like a harsh voice. I'm gonna say like, I'm holding on to it for now. Deal with your daughter. We can discuss this after. Okay. All right. That's it.
As we finish that, you can as I'm like kind of like stroking Tommy's head. You see me like my thumb running on like the hilt of my sword a little bit, and like I'm just kind of.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't like. It's not something like it doesn't look like I'm not doing it threatening. Like I'm like I want to fight you, but I'm
Yeah. You just
kinda-
like. You gotta
Yeah.
have it on you.
It's like just a figure.
All right. So that's twice I've taken note of you messing with your sword. I'm just like. All right. Anyways.
All right, let's
Um,
jump over to the fucking drug addict.
Time for the
So what-
childhood escapades.
So what type of hole do you find to crawl into?
Wait, do you mean that literally?
I don't know. Is that literally
What
what,
kind of
you
shady
do?
place are you trying to find to go
I'm
shoot
just
up?
looking for any place where there is no people.
Nick, have
It's
you
like
seen
an
a
alley.
drug before? What? Have you seen a drug before?
Have you done the
You mean
marijuana at
a
all
literal
once?
hole? What are you talking about? That's where all of yeah, they all live in caves. Every drug addict just lives in a cave in the city.
All right, so yeah, I'll just
Broke
go.
the code.
First do a drug. Don't touch the drug.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll just go find an alley where there's no people around
And dig a hole.
and
Start
dig a
digging.
hole. And I'll just take the hit right there.
Okay.
Because you say you're the liquid void, right?
Right.
Yeah, but
Can
I
you
feel
just
like
drink
I
it?
feel like maybe 'cause it's
you-
also broad daylight,
Yeah.
so maybe I want to find like an abandoned shack or something, just an empty house that I can stay in for
Sure.
while I'm coming down from the high. Because I don't want to be walking around the city like my basket hat just falls off.
Yeah. Okay. So you want to find an abandoned building. I guess that's an investigation and awareness roll.
Hopefully you're really good at that.
I'm a master of finding abandoned buildings. 9, 10, 10.
So he already has a 29.
Okay.
That roll was wasted on this.
Drugs. Also,
You
is
watch
opium
it,
like is opium an upper or like a downer?
It is a downer, I guess.
I think
It's-
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah.
I haven't seen
Eases
it like,
everything,
in,
I think.
in media a whole lot, like the use of opium.
Wait, are you telling me you don't do opium, you fucking nerd?
Isn't heroin also derived from opium?
And
Yeah, that sounds
I think
right.
It is actually. Huh.
I neglected to say that I covered up my Emerald Magistrate badge or whatever. So
Okay.
I'm gonna end up like in like an abandoned building, and I'm gonna be high as fuck, like fighting ninjas or something. Or
What?
Something.
All right.
Or fighting something.
So here is what occurs to you when you do that roll, is that you witnessed somebody leave the city last night. You know they're not at home.
Oh.
So you could go to Kaio Shinya's house, and there won't be anyone there.
Oh yeah. Go check that out.
Sure. I still haven't taken the drugs yet, so yeah, I'll go to his place.
Okay. He was a weaponsmith, so it's it's a forge slash house, but
Any better quality wakazashis around?
if you're gonna try to steal something,
No.
you can take a look if you want. They did not take all of his stock with them.
I mean,
Left in a hurry.
good.
The stealing's
okay,
dishonorable.
you looked for. You have now entered a dwelling that is not yours. That you went into.
Yeah,
and
whatever.
As far as you know, a dude and his pregnant wife fled the city because they thought they were gonna die. As far as you know, you're telling me you're too good to steal a wakizashi from a guy that's not coming back.
No, I'm. You know what? I deserve it after this stressful night.
Yeah,
I earned it.
I earned this.
You do deserve it.
So yeah,
Okay.
I'll look around for a weapon that's better than mine.
Give me investigation perception.
8, 9, and 8.
8, 9, and 8. So
25.
25. 25 is what I was looking for.
Ooh.
For a specific result. So you find a katana.
Oh wait, actually, I rolled a 10. I didn't see that.
What
Well,
does
you
it
get
matter?
25
Doesn't
anyways.
matter. So you find a katana which was made to order for what was the guy's name again? The phoenix that you killed, Isawa Orimono, who's obviously not going to come looking for it, and is like done up with phoenix imagery
You're
and
Phoenix as
stuff.
well, right?
So-
Yeah. I mean, hey, I'm a phoenix.
Don't mind if
You
I
don't
do.
have, you don't have, since it's not his primary weapon, does that mean he doesn't have proficiency in it, or is that like
He
changing anything?
no. There's no proficiency in this game. He has the correct skill to use it though. Kenjutsu.
Okay.
All right, yeah, I'll take it.
Okay. So you now have a katana. You like how good it is. You don't really have a. I don't think you have the weaponsmithing skill.
But it looks
No.
nice. Looks pretty nice.
It's definitely like Kenjutsu will tell you that it is good enough. Like it's it's made to
It's
be
not like a
used.
ceremonial
It's- exactly. Yeah.
blade.
All right, awesome. So I'm in here now, and
Yep.
I don't
shit.
think there's. I don't think there's anything else that I should look for.
Mm.
Well, that's up to you. You're there.
Yeah. They have like food and stuff. I guess
You
if
took
you
drugs, you
remember.
may as well enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Look around.
They only took a portion of what they own. Like they only had
They were
a
getting the
small
hell out of
cart
here,
to
like-
leave. So
So there could be tons of stuff left behind if you want to go ransacking.
their house isn't enormous. So, but they were well to do.
I already took a weapon. I'm not gonna ransack.
He's
their
probably
house.
kidding. Okay, I need to get fucking higher.
Yeah.
All right.
Time to take a hit.
All right, so you get high and hide and
Relax
pause it for an hour. I don't know how
person's
this works.
equivalent of a recliner.
So generally, like opium causes somebody to enter a lethargic state. They just
Okay.
like lay around and do nothing.
Yeah.
And yes, liquid void is imbibed. You drink it.
Okay.
It is very fast acting and it is very potent. And it is very easy to overdose on.
I
Keep
lived,
that in
I
mind,
lived
bud.
through the night of 1,000 screams. I do not want to OD.
Hey, that's up to you, man.
Fine for now. Same.
Just something to keep in
All right,
mind.
back to you, Jokers.
I know what I want to do today, actually.
All right.
So remember we were fighting the Oni? It was that dude that I got the sword from, and that other chick that was there, like in that. geisha house?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So the dude died, right?
Yeah.
He did.
But is the geisha that was with him? She's still alive, isn't she?
She is still alive.
I want to go back to the island because I I took that dude's iron lockbox and like the koku that was on the ground because I was gonna return that money to him,
You were.
but he died.
You
So I want
did.
to go back and give it to the geisha because he was the reason what he was saving up money for is he was gonna try and buy her freedom
Important question. Where's Satomi going right now?
with me
To Teardrop Island.
during the day.
Will you
I wouldn't
find
bring
the
her with
geisha
me at
during the
nighttime.
day though?
That doesn't mean it's not a shitty place to bring a child. Would you bring a child to a strip club during the day?
And are you going to find
If
a
I
geisha?
could, I think so.
I can see why she doesn't want to stay here.
Sirocco.
During the day, how bad of like are we gonna see like naked drunk people like meandering around? Like, is it gonna be like some place that while bringing her there is gonna be like people are like the fuck is a kid doing here? Are people gonna is it like is shit gonna happen normally that she's gonna look at like
Probably not. Also, if you know anything about like little kids, it would probably go over her head anyway.
there you go. If you don't agree, you can come with us and supervise.
Do you want to like engage in a moral panic?
Yes.
Like kids these days being taken to Teardrop Island.
I'm going with you, but I'm gonna like be like talking your off about how it's not okay to do as we're going.
Okay, I stop you. I was like, what will you have me do?
Leave her with our servants.
She will refuse to be
She-
left alone.
I haven't spent any time with my daughter. She doesn't know anyone. The only person that she was remotely friends with is sick in bed because she got bitten by a fucking zombie. Our servants have no like skills in interacting with a child of her status.
You signed up for this job.
Yeah, so I'm working with it the best way I can while my child is with me.
Your child
I
has to make
was bit-
sacrifices for this job. That's on you.
I just ignore the comment and I'm like, we're going, come with us or don't. And I just walk. I leave the door open as I walk in.
Yeah. I'm going, but I'm gonna talk your ear off about how shitty you are the whole time.
As we're walking along, you notice that I have Hitomi's hand in one, and I'm kind of still groping the sword in the other.
Okay.
So yeah, we're going to Teardrop Island with Hitomi in tow.
Okay. So you'll make it there. There is a lot of work being done there because
Yeah.
there was a fire last night.
Oh, I just thought it would be because everything was fucked after that.
Oh, fire isn't fucked, of course.
Well, when the Oni attacked, the building was on fire.
Oh wait, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It was last night.
Oh yeah, you fainted after that too.
Yeah,
Uh,
I like as soon as I hit the Oni, I just fell down.
Yeah, it's true. It's one of the last
I
things
thought
I
I was
remember.
dead. As soon as you said that pass, I was like, well, that was a good run.
Yeah.
Went out good.
So I think the Okasan, the lady in charge of the place, his name was Ashika.
Oh wait, at the gate, we still have to give our swords up, right?
You do.
I don't know if I'm gonna do that as easily.
No, you would have to do a roll.
That's what I thought. Yeah, I just didn't want to pass that up. Do you have like a picture in the book of like what the sword looks like or anything? Because I wanted to.
The only picture I have is this, which is a whisper offering you the sword.
I want to see it too.
Okay, so
It's not.
it's
Well,
not-
the
it's
hilt
not a
looks
very
pretty
obvious
nice.
picture. Yeah, you can tell it's ornate, but
Mhm.
can't really tell. Okay, well, whatever. So what do I need to roll? My willpower, I'm guessing it's something else, or just willpower?
I actually believe it is an honor roll. Let me double check.
Really? Yeah, I could see that. I don't know if I have a choice, but
Let's make a honor roll. Yes, it is indeed.
so how do I do that?
Well, you. What's your honor?
One.
Take
And a
one
half.
die.
Can I get half a dice?
No,
It's not how this works.
That's it?
that is it. You need a
This is-
25.
You're like addicted to the sword, essentially. Of course. Wait, he needs a what? 25?
With one?
There's gonna be some confrontation.
Go for it.
Hit it! Joel, who else could do this? You could do
I'm gonna
this.
get a one now.
You can spend a void point.
Don't spend a
Oh yeah,
point.
you all have one void point. slept.
Oh yeah, I'll have my sheet with me.
What?
Because you slept tonight, you get a vote point back.
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought you was like, you only have 1 point now. Like, just
No.
forever.
Just because you all used them all last night.
Yeah.
Don't, cause like this is such a slow chance, dude. Void, like that just seems like a waste of a void point.
Yeah, but then I don't know what like.
The result is we're gonna have confrontation. Doesn't mean that we're gonna have to like murder people.
Damn it. Oh, biscuit for a biscuit.
Exactly.
Oh, it landed on the 0 too and it flipped. Fuck.
Alright. Gate, it asks you to hand over the weapon, and you will refuse outright.
No, there's no like sort of like. It's just no.
This is mine.
In fact, I'll say you say like, and this may surprise you. He says it like immediately, aggressively, and forcefully.
Okay. What does the other guy react to with that?
Well, he's a big, fairly competent guy, so
And
he's
he
not.
probably
like-
deals with people who are like trying to get their weapons at all times controllers.
He kind of returns with something because he is attempting to allow people to do it without losing any face, right? So he's like, I assure you, sir, nowhere is better in the city to maintain your blade than swords polished.
Okay.
Which, honestly, from the work you've seen him do, because you have left your
Yeah,
opportunity.
and I remember like there was a time where like
legit.
I actually did appreciate what he did with my sword. I don't know how to like play this because this isn't my character to be so like.
Well, are you gonna reply to him, or is it just like no is my answer?
I think I'm just gonna like kind of remain silent, like holding on to it.
Okay,
like,
I want to interject then,
Okay.
because I imagine they're kind of like bickering a little bit, and I'm just gonna say, I understand that it's almost your duty to take weapons away and polish them, but with the Night of 1,000 Scars, is that what they call it in the city? Is that what they
Yeah,
call it?
we'll say that that's the.
Okay, like
common name now.
tensions are high obviously after that, but he only wants to keep it out of protection for
his daughter.
his daughter and the population in this island. I think if anyone should be allowed, it should be us.
And then the magistrate.
And out of respect, I'll leave my weapon and just allow him to have his. I'm gonna tell him.
All right, give me a courtier awareness roll.
Your sheet's in there. You have my sheet.
You and your demands.
I probably should have said something because I might have been able to talk about it through this a little easier, but at the same time,
I have like
wouldn't
2 in
have.
Courtier. So it's
You're the
Courtier
one where, like, you don't
and
see a
awareness.
reason why you should have
this is
to let it
Stevie.
go.
I'll just give you all the sheets.
So, awareness.
Awareness 3, 2. Okay, so roll 5, keep 3. Not bad.
Any explosions?
Yeah. So 25.
Why would you re-roll the dice that you got a 0 with?
I don't know, doesn't matter.
Yes.
I got 29.
All right, he will very begrudgingly allow you access. He, however, a little notification pops up in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Gate will remember this. Also, Hitomi will remember this.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I actually, I kind of let go of the grip on Hitomi a little bit because I didn't realize that I was actually squeezing the shit out of her hand.
Oh, she's crying again.
Not quite like that level, but she's like, Daddy, what are you doing?
Oh.
She kind of tugs on me.
Once
a
we
little
walk past gate and like get into there, I'm gonna like walk to the side with you and be like, I don't know what's going on right now, but you need to get it together.
bit. And I like to say with you, I don't know either. That's all I can reply. We just kind of drop the subject.
All right.
Because even my character's like, I don't know why I did that.
Listen, I understand tensions are high right now. I don't know what's going on with you, but you need to get it together. All right. Let's move on.
I feel like I'm gonna end up killing you for some reason.
I'd like to see you try.
Oh dear.
Oh
So-
boy.
So I do want to point out this module has this element that I've never used when I run it because I find that it's hard enough to figure out what, for players to figure out like what is the correct information about any given scenario. There's like a rumor mill mechanic in this about shit you hear that's going on that's like all wild use chases and like red herrings to
Oh,
like
go ahead.
make it less obvious what is actually the relevant
We've
information.
had like a hard enough time figuring everything out as a
Right, I know. Like,
we are
and
the
it's
worst detectives.
they're done up like Mad Libs. Like, anyway, it's a neat idea, but
yeah, I was
oh
gonna say
my
I
goodness,
like the
it
idea,
would-
but that sounds frustrating.
yeah, it would make it so much harder.
Like disheartening almost.
All right, so you enter the island.
Okay, I'm assuming we're arriving at the place that the woman
Yeah,
was.
that's where we're
House
just
of the
going.
Water Lilies, I
Okay,
think is what it's
at the
called.
door. I'm like, we fought over it, told me come here, but at least give me the peace of mind of letting me just watch her outside the door.
I like, yeah, just like Hitomi, I'm going inside for a second. Will you stay with
Ichigo.
Ichigo?
Ichigo.
Ichigo. Name tags really did help.
They did.
I
Yeah.
should buy some more.
So, yeah. So you just stay outside with her for like, I'll be inside 10, 15 minutes at most.
Alright.
We won't be in there. I won't be in there very long.
All right. So, inside, you meet Bashiko, who you met that night as well. She's the woman who runs this establishment. She asks, what? She's not super thrilled to see you because last time you were here, her building burned down.
Yeah, and like a monster shut up. And
Yeah, it wasn't great. It wasn't a great day for her.
No, I don't.
In fact, the only reason she might be here this early is that there is like construction work going
Yeah.
on, like they're clearing the wreckage and stuff.
Yeah, oversee it.
Yep.
What was the girl's name again?
Sirocco?
Sirocco? Just tell her like, I'm looking for Sirocco.
She asks you why.
Why? Because the night we came here, I had money of Whispers, was it? Was Whisper? I had money of Whispers. I don't say this. Cancel that. I just realized what I was about to say there. Honesty is not always the best policy. I want to offer her condolences on her dead lover.
Give me a culture and awareness roll, and you can throw in voice.
Hey.
Of course. I need 3 more days.
God damn.
7 keep 4, baby. 7 keep 4. Love it.
Taki's crab ever.
18, 30.
All right, she will allow you to go back and see Sirocco, who is. They have like a living quarters
Yeah,
here.
she's probably just like a mess.
Yeah, she's pretty upset. She watched him be like ripped apart by a literal
Yeah,
demon
that's
in
scarring.
front of her eyes. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's traumatizing.
So like,
In fact, she's like nearly non-responsive. Like she's totally out of it.
yeah. So I like does she at least like acknowledge that I'm in the room
Yeah.
enough to do that?
Yep.
Okay. I'll just kind of like put a hand on her shoulder like I don't want to take up much of your time. I'll just give her like the lockbox of the money. This was Whispers by your contract. I just wanted to leave that with you so you can do with it as you will.
She obviously starts crying even
I
harder.
know. I just kind of
She takes the lockbox and she like hugs it to her chest.
Oh.
yeah. And I just kind of like just like stand there and just kind of say sorry for your loss. Anything else from her, or just that's it? I'll leave. That's it.
Okay, you can continue to hear her wail from behind you as you walk back out. All right, he walks out of the building.
I have walked out of the building.
All right.
Hitomi is absolutely trying to look around as much as possible, though.
Yeah, that's fine.
She's curious, but she doesn't stop sniffling and crying the whole time.
All right. I want to say
I'm back out there now.
Yeah, she's been crying the whole day.
I'm gonna be
Wow.
trying to do like really stupid faces and like tricks just to try and cheer her up. It's not working.
I come out and I laugh. I see you just like I come out as you're like in the middle of making a really stupid face, and I just start like chuckling.
Like I
to
do that like
myself.
thumb trick where like it makes it look like your thumb like just do that kind of shit like
I'm a wizard.
You can actually do magic, and that's what you're going with, the thumb trick.
Yeah, she doesn't want to see me grow fire wings. She wants to see stupid parlor tricks.
That's What kid wouldn't want to see someone grow wings?
A 4-year-old that was just scarred.
Pretty fire wings, though.
They're
No.
massive inferno fire wings. Why would I just be like, yeah, check this out, kid?
Also, you're in the middle of a district which
Like-
was just like
Oh, yeah.
partially caught on fire last night.
She's like bawling her eyes out, like, hey, yeah, that's whatever. You want to see these sick fire wings?
Okay. So she's still crying, and all the way down to her, like, what's gonna make you feel better?
Oh,
Anything
that's
you
what.
can do to make
Why
sure
me
you
the
get
fuck up?
I mean, she'll repeat that like she doesn't want to. She just want to stay here. She wants to go home.
Anything besides that. We can't do that. Is there anything I can do? Anything else I can do? To make
You don't
feel
get
more
this parenting thing, do you?
No, I don't. You don't know your daughter at all. My character doesn't know how to parent. He's just trying his best. He cares about his daughter, but he doesn't know what to do with her.
It's like, look, you told me. Why would you come to the negotiation table without knowing what you want? She's poor.
If she ever hits you with the, I want my mom and
Oof. Same.
Why would you say that out loud when Doug's listening?
Yeah, totally.
Oops.
Actually, yeah.
I'll punch you later.
She asks you.
I'm not present, so.
She asks you for a particular type of dessert your wife used to make. That is going to trigger your last
So I
love.
have no vote points.
Because you know that the reason that, and she's like, we haven't had that in a long time, and you know why. It's because your wife's not around anymore.
So
I apologize.
I already spent the void point. No, it's well, it sucks. That's like this is the best time for it to happen because it's only occurred like at the beginning of the game, and that was it.
Better than having happened last night.
That is true.
Yeah, because I'd be dead straight
Yep.
up.
Yeah.
Yep, 100%.
So I tell her that like let's go to the marketplace and see if we can't find a restaurant and stuff. And that's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
We'll call it. I don't know what we'll call it. What is it? Give me a Japanese dessert.
Rice balls.
That's not a dessert.
Right, so you get those everywhere. I don't know, but say it's some sort of like, I don't know, pastry of some type.
Yeah. Just be a generic pastry.
She probably isn't even saying the correct name. She's saying whatever little like pet name your wife
We
gave it.
called it the Fluffy Dragon. That's what we called it. It's called the Fluffy Dragon.
All right, let's go back to our Phoenix friend here.
Choreographed in head.
God, what a cut. It's just like, oh, poor little homie, and then this guy just like chugging just drugs.
So there is a man rooting through things in the house who's just fucking ignoring you sleeping on the floor. And he is like, you know, like going through little shelves, like dumping stuff on the floor. He's like scouring the place. Is
Like frantically or just kind of like.
I
Like
think
quickly.
I think there's just like a street level
Am I
guy
like conscious at this point now?
coming to
More or
kind
less,
of thing.
yeah.
Okay, so I noticed that. And
he is like a fairly ragged-looking gentleman in full armor with weapons. He has a peg leg, and he is he's just rifling through the place.
Okay. Well, my character has never met him
No,
before, so
no.
before I get up, because I am obviously weary of this man, like walking around with peg legs and shit. Can I do a heraldry roll to see where he's from?
Yes, you can.
Good thinking.
It is going to be hard though. It'll be a 25.
Isn't he wearing like
So
armor?
that's heraldry and what?
It's going to be intelligence.
Intelligence. Roll 5, keep 2.
You got this.
Like, who's that child before?
9,
That would be cool.
10,
Right, so
6.
He got it.
well, he keeps two.
Two.
6.
Oh, no, you didn't.
So 9 and a 10. Keep the 9 and a 10.
Okay.
And then you roll a die to add to the 10.
Come on.
You don't
19. Another 10.
roll another one.
An 8.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
Oh
All
my
right.
God, what a roll.
Boss roll.
You get all these good rolls, man.
For like the shittiest things.
So you will tell not only that he is from the Crab Clan, that the armor is of the Hida clan, Hida family, but that it was belonged to an ancient warrior and that was lost in the Shadowlands a long, long time ago,
Oh.
Okay.
like hundreds of years ago.
All right, so I'll stand up, and first question that comes out, I'll say, "Who are you?"
He says something like, "Just another hallucination. Don't bother. Don't mind me." He keeps reading through shit.
Okay.
Concrete.
All right. Goes back to sleep. No. So I don't know what to follow up with that. And it's something that my character would possibly believe if he notices that the armor is that old.
I don't actually think that opium induces hallucinations. But
All right. I'll hit him with some of that knowledge.
Okay.
Hit him with
This
some
is
of that
the
knowledge.
drugs I was doing.
I wouldn't hallucinate because of
Bill
this.
Cosby bit to it.
No, the drugs I took would not cause hallucinations. So who are you?
He like laughs to himself, but he doesn't even turn around and look at you. He says his name is Caillou Shinya.
Wonderful. Okay.
But isn't that where he's staying? At his
Yeah, that's
house?
the house of that's the name of the person who owned the house you're in.
So
Okay,
you don't
so
look
it's
like
the
Caillou
same
Shinya to me.
guy.
You
That makes
But you know this doesn't look like the guy that you know is Caillou
don't
Shinya.
much look like the Caillou Shinya I knew.
Yeah. So I don't know what I can ask him.
I'd just
No,
say
actually,
that.
that guy
Like,
left yesterday. Who
like-
are you really?
Yeah.
no, you're not.
Caillou Shinya left the city last night.
He says that wasn't Caillou Shinya. That was a monster I'm trying to kill.
What proof does he have?
Oh, of course.
And I'm the one on drugs.
Yes. Yes. So, why are you looting this house?
To try to find leads on where he's gone.
Oh, did he say where he was going? I don't think he did.
Did he?
I don't think he did. I think he just said he was
Remember
fleeing the
Toledo
city.
Mountains?
He had claimed to you when you spoke to him that he was bringing his wife to her family in Yogoshiro.
Can I mention that to him?
Yeah, we can.
All right, I'll tell him. I said, the man we spoke to yesterday said that he was going to where his wife lived in Yogoshiro. He said. So yeah.
He says, "Did he now?" And he just sort of like steps over you and like walks out the door.
Wait, I was lying down for that whole process.
Yes. You never said you got up. So.
Oh, okay. All right, so I'll get up and just follow him outside, I guess, because I'm
But
done
you don't
here.
walk super straight, but sure.
Okay, yeah. I'll stumble
He was a
outside.
peg leg.
Yeah, I'll stumble outside
Quite good
after
at
this
it.
man, and I also want to ask him like, why is your armor that of an ancient warrior that apparently like died centuries ago?
This is because this is not my original armor. I found it, and I didn't have time to get more updated gear
Where did you find it?
in the pit of the Shadowlands.
This guy's an open book.
Huh?
You gotta ask the right questions.
Yeah. He's a crab who like on the Shadowlands.
Right. So
Wasn't sure if I registered.
no, I know that.
Okay.
I know, but I just don't. And I mean, I did a heraldry roll. I know what family he's from,
Okay.
but I don't think there's anything else I can really ask him.
I
Like,
should be clear, in case this wasn't. You know what family that armor is from.
You don't know who.
okay. So I don't know what family he's from. Okay.
That's how heraldry works, right?
Well, I know that he's from the Shinya family, or no, the Caillou family. I mean,
So he claims.
He's wearing armor from the Hida family. Claims he's from the Caillou family.
why would a monster from the Shadowlands impersonate you personally?
Good question.
Because I was its only option. Doesn't matter why.
Okay.
going to kill it regardless.
Well,
I've given him a lead. Now I've lost interest. So I'll just walk the other way and go find
Okay.
these two.
You do so.
I mean, that's totally your character.
Yeah, I mean,
It's like, all right.
I asked him the first questions that came to my mind after coming off of a massive high, and then I'm like, all right, I don't give a shit anymore. I need to get back to work before someone sees me.
Which is fair.
All right. All right.
Side note: do I get one of my spells back for water because we slept?
Yeah, you get them all back.
Oh, okay, perfect.
All right. So we want to say you meet back up at your residence.
Yeah.
Sure.
Might as well.
Yeah. Did we find the dessert?
Yes.
Yeah.
It wasn't as good as the one that I made.
Mhm.
Of course.
Ain't no home cooking.
All right. It is now evening. Is there anything you want to accomplish before going to bed? Hitomi is like already cried herself to sleep.
Oh my goodness.
Dessert do any
Like it did, but like she's had.
Yeah, no, I know.
I got
but
a traumatizing week, to say the
like
least.
by the time you're heading back to the Magistrates residence, like you holding her, she's asleep.
Okay. Before I go to sleep, just so I have all of my void points back come morning, I want to meditate before I go to bed.
Okay, you can do so.
Meditation.
Can I also do that?
Meditation plus void. Do you have the meditation skill?
No.
You can attempt it with just void, but I don't think you can make it on 2 days.
What do you need to hit?
I think it's a 20. So you need 2 10s.
Is it meditation plus what?
Void.
22.
Okay, you regain a void point.
What about tea ceremony?
You can also attempt tea ceremony. Yes.
Is it also based off my void?
Let me check. I believe it is.
I want to partake in his thing.
Let's look up tea ceremony. All right. So, yeah, you would both roll void plus tea ceremony. Does anyone have tea ceremony?
Nope.
Okay. You
What's
also,
the target to hit for tea ceremony?
also 20.
So what's the difference between meditation and tea ceremony? Anything like
Tea ceremony you do with other people, that's about it. They're effectively the same. I guess you need a tea kit. Like, you know, if you don't have tea, you can just meditate. Meditate can also be used to do things like stave off hunger, but tea ceremony can't be used for. But,
maybe later, like once the session ends.
well, yeah.
Okay. Then, for the sake of conflict, I'm assuming we're having tea right now, and I want to talk to you about Tomi. Not in an argumentative state, but I'm going to level with you and say, essentially, like, I understand that she's your daughter, and I care about her too, but she's getting in the way of your work, and as a result, my work. And although it might not seem like the best option now, I think the best option at the end of the day is to send her back to her family.
Okay. And I calmly reply before taking a sip of tea, like, I will not send away my daughter. Take a sip of tea.
Okay. Alright.
Got the end of the conflict?
For now, I guess.
Okay. I'm just gonna see if you start everything still.
I'm not trying to argue. I'm trying to look out for the best intentions of our duties and for your daughter. Because what I'm trying to say here, I guess I would reply with, ultimately it is your decision, but if last night has anything to foretell about what's going to happen in the future, is this the safest place for your daughter to grow up? Is having your daughter close to you worth it when it comes to the end of the day of her being scarred and traumatized?
Yeah. No, it's not like my character doesn't recognize it.
Anyways,
But
I just want to leave it at that. I'll be like, I understand your situation isn't an easy one, but ultimately, it's in your daughter's best intentions.
and I kind of like let out a sigh, like even if I send her back, even if I wanted to send her back, she wouldn't go willingly. She'd be just as miserable at home with the family that she's estranged from if I was with her.
Okay, as I'm leaving, I want to say, as opposed to her not being miserable here. as I walk in.
Yeah.
Add that drama.
Dun, dun, dun. All right, let us take our first break here. Welcome back, everyone.